Yo, yo, JSF. So, I want to do like an honest review of this game, and by this game I mean the patch, because Mortal Kombat 11 isn't a new game. Ultimate is just a patch, right? So I want to do like an honest review of this patch, and I don't mean like a complete review of the patch notes of every single character, because what the majority of characters got is the same thing. There are a few characters who got specific changes, like specific nerfs, like Highborn's Razors got nerfed, Shang Tsung's Corpse Drop got nerfed. Johnny Cage and Sonya got new armor breakers. Kotal Khan got buffed for whatever reason. Kung Lao got a move buffed, but we'll talk about that. And then basically characters just got their pokes buffed, so pokes are more plus on hit, more minus on block, which is a great change, and it's a change that we've all said we wanted for a long time. So I got to give NetherRealm their props, right? They gave us pokes. They fixed the pokes. Well, they attempted to fix the pokes. You know, they addressed the pokes is what I should say. More plus on hit so you can jail consistently, and more minus on block, you know, which is what we wanted. So it doesn't promote mashing as much. You can kind of kill people for mashing now, which is really good. They also gave us customs, right? So they gave us the ability to use almost any moves we want, almost any move combination we want in competitive gameplay, which is great, right? I'm actually having a blast playing Rain with the moves I want to play him with. I'm having a good time. Like, I'm learning Rain, I'm playing Rain a lot, I'm having fun. So it's like, I gotta give NetherRealm their props because they did some really cool things in this patch. Adding customs was great. You know, addressing the pokes, finally what we really wanted. That's one change we've really been talking about since day one. Shit, so I gotta give them their flowers, I gotta give them their props, I gotta say NetherRealm, thank you for listening on those things. Now I gotta shit on you because this patch sucks, and I'm gonna explain why and I'm gonna show why. Like I said, there's some character specific stuff, there's some poke changes. Pokes are universally more plus on hit, you know. Not to mention they butchered Demon Dash, but I made a whole video about that, but I was just, it still bothers me. So pokes are more plus on hit, meaning some characters like Kung Lao and Kotal Khan have ridiculous. Down Boys now is plus 20 on hit. So is Kotal Khan's, plus 20 on hit. It's completely fucking absurd. If you get hit with this, you got a block or you'll get hit with that. Another thing is, if you're unaware, I think most people are aware by now, but if you're not aware, look at my inputs. I'm Kung Lao, look at my inputs. Look at my inputs. If you get hit by a down 4, it combos into his unblockable. Kotal Khan can now combo into his unblockable. Like, listen to me. Kotal Khan can now combo into his unblockable. Not to mention he can EX it and get more damage. 15.6%. This is what, 3%? So what is that, 19%? You just lost damn near 20% for getting hit by a low poke. By getting hit by a 10 frame low poke, that low profiles, you just lost about 19% of your health. It's pretty fucking absurd. Don't know why this character got any buffs. He was top tier before the patch. Anybody who says Koto's not top tier is smoking dope. He's very top tier. He's a very powerful character. Like, the fact that he has the most health in the game, how do you do it? There we go. And he can regenerate health so easily, or fucking use it to fucking DOT you to death. Like, Kotal Khan can like, he's a guaranteed kill character. Where, like, if your health is really low, Sunlight, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a ridiculous character. But that's not even the dumbest thing in this patch. Like, it's just not. Like, you would think that was the dumbest shit in the patch, but no, there's more. And that's why this character is here, right? That's why this guy is here. Young Lao, show him what you got, buddy. If you pay attention to the hit counter, as you can see, that just looped. Excuse me. That just looped. So this isn't infinite. Like, you see how this has 6 hits right there? Yeah, you can do that. I don't have the execution to do it enough times, but I've seen people do that 40 hits. Like, it's an infinite. You can keep doing it. It's an infinite. It's a fucking infinite. And the hilarious thing about this is not even that it's an infinite that's in a game that's been out almost 2 years. It's an infinite. It's an infinite. It's a problem that's like been addressed already, right? Like Raiden's infinite was the same thing. It was the same thing. If anybody remembers when Raiden had an infinite, I mean Fujin had an infinite too, but I think it was a little bit different. Raiden's was exactly like this. The reason it happens is because they buffed this move because it was trash, and they made it ridiculously fucking plus. Now from back here, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but at point blank range, it's plus 10, and it doesn't have that like auto block or whatever, so it doesn't automatically reset the combo situation. So he can't block. You know, you can go into a jab right after that, and it's a fucking infinite. It's gonna get patched out, sure, or hot fixed or whatever the fuck, but just the fact that this exists is another thing. And also, I got to give a shout out to X's Ease. If y'all don't follow X's Ease on Twitter, you're bugging. He has all the tech. He will teach you how to beat every single character. He will show you every string, everything that whiffs. Because I want to show some of his footage and just show like some of Rambo. Like Rambo's got hella whiffing issues. Rambo's got issues. Fucking Melina's got glitches. Rain's got like it's a lot, man. It's a lot. So I'm gonna use this example because this happened to me in a real match, like a real match I was playing. So I'm gonna use this example. Good old Kodokan with his broken ass down four. And Rain with this, his forward two, which is a 15 frame mid. I think you know where I'm going with this. As you can see, it's a mid, right? Oh, what was that? Him going under my mid? And I know some people are gonna say, oh no, just go further. Like, you just have to hit him in his head. But fam, this is a mid attack. This is a mid attack. This is not a high. This is not a high. This is not a high. Like, you should not be able to go under this. You should not be able to go under this. You should not be able to go under this. It doesn't make any sense. Like, the new characters that just came out all have bugs. They all have issues, bro. Like, Rain's got... Oh, my God. Hold on one second. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen this issue. Right? Like, I'm sure you guys have seen this issue, right? This, like, doesn't work the same way on both sides of the screen. Like, it just doesn't. Like, if I try to do this, but if I jump over here, no fucking problem, right? Like, it's a lot of little shit like this. Rambo's got a lot of whiffing issues. Like, the new characters even have mids that can be low profile. Rain's got bugs. Melina's got bugs. Like, it's a really bad patch. Like, I love the characters. Melina's great. I love Rain. I'm a huge Rain fan. I'm literally playing only Rain and dropping all my other characters. Rambo's even really cool. But not only did this game not fix the problems, it didn't nerf jumping whatsoever. Jumping is still stupid. Jumps need to have way more air time. Like, they need to be at least 10 more frames added to just air time when you jump. Like, at least 10 more frames, honestly. And honestly, if you slow down the falling process, like, I was almost gonna make a video about this, but I don't even think people understand. Like, the problem with Breakaway is not Breakaway itself. It is. Like, that's one way to fix it. But honestly, if you just nerf the falling speed, like, if you just give more air time as a whole, Breakaway would naturally fall slower and, like, not be as plus. You know what I mean? Like, there are strings you can do where you do a regular block string, and, like, if the opponent happens to be airborne, they can get hit, fall out of your combo, you whiff, and then they can punish you because there's so much recovery on certain strings. Like, it's pretty nonsensical. It's pretty fucking stupid. It's just a lot, man. Like, there are just so many things, and then honestly, to top it off, they didn't even really fix pokes. So what I mean by they didn't even fix pokes is, right, you see how Rain's down was -6. You know, they made down ones, down threes universally more minus. But then you have characters like Raiden here, like good old Raiden, who's down 3. Hold on one second. Who's down 3 is only -5. His down 1 is only -6, and it can be -5 in certain ranges. His down 3 is not only -5. Look at the hurt box. Look at the hitbox on the move and the hurt box. Like, he leans back. He crouches down, obviously. He has a small hurt box, and he leans back. So like from here, right? -5, nothing can fucking touch you. Like this should be like -8. And if you don't understand why it should be like -8, I'm about to show you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I do the work for you. Don't worry about it. So let me explain what's happening here. He's doing his 8 frame down 3, which is -5 on block, and he's mashing it, right? So the second one should come out theoretically in 13 frames. I'm doing my 10 frame midstream, 10 frame midstream, my 10 frame midstream, as he does a 13 frame low poke. But I'm getting beat. But I'm getting beat out. But I'm getting beat consistently. I'm trying to do it as fast as possible. As fast as humanly possible. Like, look at this. Look at this. I finally got it to trade. Like, I'm legitimately trying to beat it. Legit. Like, you can practice it yourself. And I gotta tell you that Raiden ain't the only character that can do this. Kung Lao can do it too. I'm sure there might be other characters if you really lab it. But that's why you have to pay more attention when you design characters and when you design the game. You can't give Rain this stubby ass, and I'm not here to downplay Rain. I think Rain's super good. But you can't give him this stubby ass mid and give all these characters these pokes that lean them back and low to the ground, and like they're only -5. Like that shit needs to be -8, -9. And the thing is, Raiden is so far back when he does the shit. He's so far back away from you. What are you gonna punish him with? Even if this is -8, -9, right? From this range, what are you gonna punish him with? Demon Dash got nerfed. What are you gonna punish him with? Right? Like he would still be safe. Not to mention that can whiff on hit. It's hard to replicate, but this will happen to you in a real match if you play Rain. It's already happened in the tournament and somebody lost because of it. So yeah, I'm not saying Rain needs buffs, but they literally need to extend the range of this button or this string in general. Like they need to fix it for multiple reasons. Yeah, this can whiff on hit and this cannot stop certain characters from mashing. Just another fucking issue with this game. You just have to know, like you have to understand as a developer, you have to understand fighting games better than this. You have to know that, hey, like you motherfuckers made Rains down 3 -7. Granted, if you hit it at the right range, it can be -4. I don't know if y'all know that trick, but it's really hard to do, but there it is. There it is. There's a sweet spot. It can be -4, but look how far away you are. So it doesn't really matter, right? You know what I mean? Like, you have to look at shit like that when you look at frame data. Like, frame data, yeah, it matters and it's important, but you have to look at the move, the hitbox, the hurtbox, and what it does, right? Like, if you say, oh, his poke is -5, you go, that's okay. But think about it. Kano's down 1 was -5 before this patch. Kano's down 1 was -5 before this patch. How many times does a Kano player mash down 1 on you and you got hit? Like, the shit needs to be at least, every poke should be -7. Like, the close one should be -7, right? -6 is fine, but I say -7. The ones like this that are hit further away need to be more minus. Like, it's like they know that, but they don't know that. Like, I don't understand. And I don't want to go off on a rant or off on a tangent here, but the long and short of it is this patch did not fix a ton of issues with the game. It addressed one issue. Pokes and customs. So we got customs, which I'm happy about, and it addressed pokes, but it didn't fix pokes. Like I just showed you, it didn't fix pokes. It introduced new problems. There's fucking infinite in the game. The new characters are all buggy as all fucking hell. Please, fucking NetherRealm, put out another patch within the next 2 weeks. You have to, because this is inexcusable. Like at this point, for the NetherRealm fanboys, I just don't know what else to tell you. You guys must not be playing the same game as me. And I'm not saying I hate NetherRealm Studios or whatever, but I'm saying like we gotta hold our developers to a higher standard than this. Like this is a $1 billion game. Like Mortal Kombat is a $1 billion IP. It's a $1 billion franchise. Like we have to hold the developers of these games to a higher standard. They make a fuck ton of money on these games all the time. It's a AAA title. It's a ton of promotion. They fucking sold us the same game 3 times already. Like, if you bought the Ultimate Edition or whatever the fuck, the Collector's Edition of the first game, or the game first came out, that was like $100. Aftermath was like another 40 or 30. Then Combat Pack 2 is another 15. Like, they're like Like, come on, like we're paying you guys all this money. I don't like. I understand pandemic, quarantine, yada yada yada, but you guys were able to make 3 whole new characters when we thought the game was done. We was ready to move on. You were ready to make 3 whole new characters in a little bullshit patch, and like you didn't fix anything. Like you didn't. I'm sorry. So, as my honest review of this patch is that it's some ass. The patch is some ass. I'm gonna be honest and objective all the time. People are gonna disagree with me, but I don't know how you can disagree when there's an infinite in the game, and I literally just showed you that you can still mash pokes with Raiden. That mashing pokes is not dead. It's just more character specific now. So, not to mention Raiden got buffed, which he definitely didn't need. This is like plus on block for some reason now. Like, I don't know, man. Like, anyway, I could go on about this all day, and I don't want to waste any more of your time. So, if y'all want to support me, if y'all like the content, subscribe to the channel. I make a ton of videos. The rain guide is coming soon. The rain guide is coming soon because I've been playing a ton of rain. My movement is kind of ass with them, but other than that, bro, I'm alright. Yeah. But hopefully they fix the bugs. I'm kind of waiting for them to do that before I really like dive into like the guides and whatnot. Because I want to be able to talk about Hydro Boost, but I want it to be fixed. Because I don't want to talk about a move that's buggy as all hell. So anyway, if you guys want the Rain guide, the Rambo guide, the Molina guide, those are coming soon. Subscribe. You know, like if you enjoyed the video. I appreciate all y'all. NetherRealm, get your goddamn shit together or give this game to a new IP or hire Keats, for God's sakes. Hire Adam Hart. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all have fun. Y'all stay safe. JSF, I'm out. Peace.